Now, let me show you a little party trick. I can make the balloon blow up and burst without putting any more air into it. Watch. As the air drains from the airlock, the balloon expands until it... Simple. And, of course, the same thing would apply to a human being put in there, if they didn't have a spacesuit on.
Yeah, you can put me in there. I still won't tell.
Oh, not you, Peter. You're far too valuable. Get in.
No! Let me go! Let her go! She hasn't got a spacesuit on. She'll die!
That is correct. Unless you tell me, Peter.
Peter, don't tell him! Whatever happens, don't tell him! No, please don't! Please! No! Yes, I'll tell. Get Carol out first. One thing puzzles me. If there is a time drift in hyperspace, why don't we ever get caught in it? I mean, why don't we ever end up in another time?
Assuming there is such a thing as time drift, perhaps one of its natural laws is that matter will always return to its own time when it leaves hyperspace.
Yes, could be.
Look, I might be a bit stupid, but Jedediah, remember him?
I'll say, and the Cyclops.
Yeah, I was trying to forget about him.
You were going to say something, weren't you, Ginge?
Oh, it's nothing.
Something about Jedediah said to you. Something about hyperspace.
Yeah, I thought you said you couldn't read other people's minds.
We don't. We can't, only each other's. Ginge, what were you going to say?
Well, I didn't understand it, really. I mean, it sounded a bit stupid at the time. With everything that's happened since, I'm not so sure.
Ginge, what is it?
Well, he said that this here hyperspace was everywhere and nowhere and... Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. I didn't understand it anyway.
Everywhere and nowhere. That fragment of time that isn't time, that lies between the end of one microsecond and the beginning of the next. That space that isn't space, that lies between the curving dimensions of eternity.
Hey, that's it. That's what he said exactly. How do you know?
I was there. I remember it perfectly. The dimension that makes star travel possible and time travel possible. That's what he said.
We use hyperspace for star travel already.
Eh?
Yes, we do, Ginge.
So, I suppose time travel ought to be possible.
Is she all right?
I've reanimated her.
Good. And she can stay that way, providing you stand by your word. I have work to do. You can show me how the beta ray works later. Put them in their cages.
I give the orders on this ship.
Is that so?
Cop in obey my orders. Put them in their cages. What are you doing?
That creature of yours, the Medusa, it's no use. Their combined minds are too powerful for it. When the girl comes round, they'll be able to overcome it again. Then what will happen?
I don't know.
They'll escape, of course. The Medusa can hold one, but not two.
Then we must dispose of the girl.
No, not yet. I need a microsplice.
What are you making?
And a neutron catalyzer.
I want to go back to the Tower of London.
What for if they recognise you? They'll probably cut your head off.
Do you think it's wise, Stephen?
Oh, they won't even recognise me without my AE suit on.
You know, what I can't understand is why there hasn't been a big outcry. If the crown jewels really were taken.
Although it's taken all right.
I have been monitoring all the government's secret communication channels. There has been a maximum security clampdown on the incident. They are worried because the beefeater who saw Stephen described the AE suit he was wearing.
He's probably in a loony bin by now.
Oh, I hope not.
No, They have given him a number of tests and established that he was telling the truth. That is why they are worried.
Do they suspect about us, Tim?
No, at the moment they are examining a number of improbable theories.
What do you want to go for, anyway?
I don't know. Perhaps I might have left a clue or something. Or anything to help us find Carol. I just want to go and have a look.
All right, I'll come with you.
Now be careful, you two. And don't do anything to attract attention. Got enough trouble as it is without you two getting done for pinching the crown jewels.
Don't worry, John. Carol? Carol, are you all right?
Open her cage. What does it do?
This silencer band has the same function as your Medusa.
It stops them communicating telepathically.
Yes,
But she'll take it off.
she can't. The pain would kill her. Now the boy.
And now the boy.
This will make sure that you keep your side of the bargain.
If I make a promise, I stick to it.
And so you had better, for Carol's sake.
What about Carol? She's unconscious again. She needs help.
She'll recover.
Okay,
I thought you said they took the crown jewels. They did. But they're still here.
So I see. Look, this is where the time watch was.
Burn marks.
They must be fakes. They wouldn't want a scandal.
Unless the ones that were taking our fakes. But where are the real ones?
Does it matter? It's not the crown jewels we want, it's Carol.
Yeah. Come on, let's get back to the lab.
Now then, Peter. I want you to adjust this device so a non-telepath can operate it.
When I was apprenticed to the Order, I swore I'd rather die than reveal the secrets.
Stop delaying me. If you want to die, you can. But you will see Carol die first. Now then.
We have to get inside here to make adjustments. There's a telekinetic seal. It undoes like this. It's not working. But when I run my finger along the edge like this, the apparatus should open up. But it's not working.
That's because of the silencer band round your head. Has the same function as the Medusa, takes away your special powers.
Then I can't operate the equipment.
We must cut our way in.
Do that and the apparatus will self-destruct.
Any tricks from you, and Carol will die.
"20th century tomorrow, people. Carol's being held prisoner in a spaceship in the time-lived area of hyperspace. She is in great danger. We are..."
Fool! Trying to call for help. Now get on with it.
Where are you? Give me your coordinates.
What is it, John?
Where are you?
What is it, John?
I just picked up a message from hyperspace, Ginger. A message about Carol.
Well, how is she?
She's in great danger, but at least we know where she is. I'm going to hyperspace.
Hey, John, you think you should?
What?
Well, it sounds to me like somebody's trying to lure you into a trap.
You could be right, Ginger. You probably are, but I'm going anyway.
So am I.
Me too.
Okay.
It's always me.
Look, one of us has got to stay behind, and you're the youngest. Come on, Steve.
Hey, John, if I can be of any help.
Thanks for the offer, Ginge, but you stay here and see no harm comes to Kenny. We haven't got an A suit that'll fit you anyway. Tim, is it possible to jaunt us into the time drift zone?
As long as there is a drift effect in all dimensional planes, yes.
Right. And Tim, wish us luck.
I wish you luck.
That goes for me.
Thanks, Ginge.
Let me come with you.
No, Kenny. Coordinates set, Tim?
Coordinates set.
Right, let's go.
Feel like Cinderella.
And what does that make me? One of the ugly sisters, I suppose.
You said it, Ginge. They'll be gone for hours. Come on. Let's see if you've got any latent telepathic aptitude.
Come again?
See if you've got any hidden powers. You never know. You might be one of us after all.
No chance.
You agree? I should have been born a king.
You're nothing but an overgrown child living out your fantasies.
Don't you patronize me, young woman. I'll have you know that I am a count. In your century, my family were true aristocrats. Blue blood runs in my veins.
Result of too much inbreeding, I might have guessed.
What do you mean?
You are a sap, born into a world of tomorrow people. All right, I feel sorry for you. You must have suffered. But that's no reason to take it out of Peter or me.
You and your kind. You think you're so clever. You think you control the civilized universe and that only a telepath has a right to anything. Well, listen, young lady. Stop.